Ah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Looks like I've died and gone to heaven because this workout killed me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JC, and in this video, I take on the Ting 2 Week Shred challenge and fail epically. No, I didn't fail. I actually just learned a lot about myself. I learned that I hated this workout, I hated this challenge, and I actually did give up, but started back over. So I'm just gonna get right into the video so you guys can see that, and then I'll give all my final thoughts and recommendations at the end. But let's just hop into the challenge part. All right, it is day 0 of the Ting challenge, and we have to take our before videos. So I, like any red-blooded American, do not like being in a bikini, but I feel like that's always the best way to judge before and after photos, so that's what we're gonna do. So this is my before. I would say my problem areas would be like my little pooch here. I carry most of my weight right here, so I'd like to see some improvement there. I don't anticipate getting abs in 2 weeks. I just have like too much fat to actually lose in order to see the muscle coming through. But I do have high hopes, at least for my upper abs, because I don't have that much fat up here. So hopefully we can get some definition, at least in these 2 bad boys right here. Just right here. I also would like that because I do like to wear crop tops, and so if this is the only strip that you're seeing and then you see just 2 good abs, your brain's gonna be tricked into thinking there's abs down here too. There won't be, but that's the goal. Let me also try flexing my abs. Okay, so this is me flexed, so you can kind of see like a little line right there. Ugh. So maybe we can get that more defined. So hopefully this will encourage me to, get back into the swing of things and realize that I am seeing results. So might as well keep up the momentum. But let's get out of this swimsuit in the middle of winter. Yeah! All right, guys, it is day 1 of Ting's 2 Week Shred challenge program. I'm already messing up. To keep myself motivated, I did pick up a lovely little whiteboard here for the low price of $4 from the Marshall's clearance section. So I will be using this to mark off all of the workouts that I do every single day for Ting. So this will be hung up in my living room, so I have to stare at it every day and let the guilt rot me from inside if I miss a day. So hopefully that'll work. But really, I'm just blabbering right now because I'm trying to avoid actually doing this workout. So let's go work out. Let's go work out. No, let's be motivated. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, first workout done. I did get demotivated halfway through. I needed to take a break because the breaks were 10 seconds long and that wasn't enough time to allow me to catch my breath, so I had to pause it. But then when I paused it, I got some like Instagram comments that I had to respond to. So we're not gonna let that happen tomorrow. But I also decided halfway through my workout that I will only be doing the low impact versions. That way, if you're interested in doing this, but no, you can't like do all of the jumping around sort of thing, you get to see my results through just the low impact side of the exercises. So hopefully that'll be cool. And it's not because I'm lazy. Let's mark off today. Pew! See you tomorrow. It's day 3 for Ting. My arms are tired, so it's actually kind of hard holding this up. Let me do a 2-hand. Here, just deal with it. Oh. My mic fell off. Tomorrow's a rest day, but that doesn't actually work well with my schedule because I usually take weekends off. So just full disclosure, I'm kind of doing this on my own schedule. So I like to work out Monday through Friday because my weekends are my time to get really pretty, do a lot of filming, do a lot of things with like family and friends. So that doesn't work for me based on her schedule. So I'm just kind of making it my own. So I will not be taking a rest day tomorrow and my body might hate me for it, but you do what you gotta do. So day 3, let's get to working out. All right, just finished day 5, so I did end up taking a break yesterday, so I'm still on track, still on schedule, looking like a raccoon. This is hard. It's really hard. This workout for today was actually 4 workouts, and I could barely finish the last one. I kind of was just telling myself, just do 10 reps of each exercise, and that's good enough, so I barely finished it. It's getting a little bit easier, but my motivation, it's still not there, if I gotta be honest. I still kind of like dread these workouts. I think if I weren't filming this and like didn't have it written down on all of my to-do lists, my content calendars, then I probably would have given up by now, but I'm not giving up. Hi guys, it is more than a week later and I completely gave up. I think this goes to show that it's really important to find workouts that you actually enjoy. I don't enjoy this workout. I just don't. I'm not a person who like can find that motivation to do this at home. I also don't love how it's 3 different videos, because what I'm finding is that even though it should only take me like total 45 minutes, when I'm in between videos, like I'll hop back on my phone or like I'll do something else because I'll be like, oh, I gotta finish that second video now. And I just have no motivation for it. So it's taking me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete these 3 simple workouts a day. So currently it is day 15. I don't know if you can see that. It's day 15, so I'm gonna finish out this Chloe Ting challenge for the next 2 weeks and really stick to it, because I don't want to give up on myself anymore. You know, I want to really prove to myself that I can do this. So that's the plan. Just wanted to give you a little update, be as genuine and as honest as possible, and also just kind of give you guys like a more realistic mindset about this program. It may not be for everybody, so if you couldn't hang, I don't blame you. It's hard. It's hard. So I'll see you tonight. But I figured out a hack. If I cook something, I can't pause the video or I can't take breaks, because then I'll overcook my chicken. We got some chicken that's salt and pepper and garlic, and then a chipotle chicken. So meal prepping for the week, so didn't take a break because I didn't want to overcook it and make it taste like a rubber duck. So, why the hell did I just meow? All right, and now we are back 1 month after I started this program. Yes, 1 month after I started a 2-week challenge. I learned so much from doing this challenge just about myself, so I'm gonna get a little bit more into that right now. So with Chloe Ting's 2-week shred, she basically challenges you to do 12 workouts in 14 days with your full effort to achieve maximum results. Now, I did the low impact version throughout the whole thing for several different reasons. One, I live in an apartment and I do have downstairs neighbors, and if I do one burpee, the entire complex shakes. But also, some of the moves were pretty difficult, so it was just kind of like my way of taking the lazy way out to do the low impact, because in my head, it was like, I don't want to work out, but listen, you just have to do the low impact version, just keep your body moving, that's all that matters. So when I started this challenge, I quickly learned that this would go one of 2 ways for me if I were to take this challenge on without doing the low impact, doing the full effort, going full out for 2 weeks. The first way it would have ended would be I had wonderful results. I lost a few lbs. I got a 6-pack, excellent results. And then I would reward myself for the next 2 weeks with Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, gain it all back and make it all for nothing. Or the other way it could have gone would be I do it full out for 2 weeks. Eye of the tiger style, do everything I can, and I see no results. And then I would either starve myself or work out extra hard just to have some type of result for this video, or I would punish myself or be really sad, eat Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, that sort of thing, and binge even harder than before. So I started to notice that that's how my brain was thinking as I was doing this, and I didn't like that. So I am trying to lose these last 15 pounds. However, I am very cognizant that I want to do it in the most sustainable and healthy way possible. And once I started this challenge, I realized that it was not it. Now, this is totally personal. It is not a Chloe Ting thing. It is not going to happen to you if you take on the challenge. It is something completely personal that I just noticed that doing the challenge in the way that it was set up was not going to work for me in the long term. So again, she recommends you do these 12 workouts in 14 days. I instead decided to take a different approach, and I said, okay, there are 12 workouts. I am just going to do the 12 workouts on my time when I feel like them and just accomplish all 12 of those as the challenge. It's also that I just didn't want to work out some nights, and I was like, I just don't feel like it, and I did not have the energy to force myself to do it. And I think that that's okay. It's important to note that if you don't feel like working out, you don't have to make yourself work out. First of all, I hated these workouts. You guys, I hated them so freaking much. And I just don't like the self-discipline involved in like fully challenging yourself by yourself. And so I like, group classes. I like just going out and doing things with other people. What I much prefer in the sense of a healthy lifestyle is just living actively. So when I was in the best shape of my life, it was because I was in an indoor soccer league. I would go and hike with friends on the weekends. We would play pickup football games. I would just go for walks regularly. And I was able to maintain a trim figure just because I was living this active lifestyle. And it kind of reminded me that that's the kind of exercise I prefer. So let me give you an example. Several weeks of this challenge, I was like, I gotta work out. I gotta do Chloe Ting today, but I don't want to. So I'd make a deal with myself where I'd be like, all right, you don't have to do the Chloe Ting, but let's go for a hike instead and still get like some steps on our Fitbit. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. Every single weekend in February, I hiked to the Hollywood sign and got my steps in. I got some fresh air and some vitamin D. And even though it took 3 times as long as just doing these workouts at home, it was so much more therapeutic and exciting for me to do that than these workouts. I also went to Venice Beach one weekend. I rollerbladed for a couple hours. I walked up and down the boardwalk. You guys saw that in my healthy bucket list video. And I think that that is just so much more fun than having to like force myself to do these workouts. So it's kind of a trade-off. And that's also why it took me so long to complete this challenge, was because I was doing things outside of the challenge in exchange for those workouts, if that makes sense. So that's me preaching about finding myself because of this challenge. Make sure to check out my video where I do a story time about some unhealthy weight loss I had with a boot camp. That's kind of like the mentality of where this stems from, where I didn't want to do that again. I didn't want to make those mistakes again and gain back all of the weight that I lost. I wanted to approach this in a way that made sense for me, my body, and maintaining weight loss. So now that I'm done with that part, golly, thanks for listening to me rant. Let's talk about my results, which is what you came for. So let's start with my physical changes, my before and afters. Now this is 1 month later, and as you can see, I didn't have dramatic results. I don't see that big of change. So if you look at me from front on, I kind of look the same. If you look at me from the side, I am a little bit slimmer. Maybe I lost like an inch or so. However, that could be because I was bloated on my before photo. I don't really know, but I didn't see too many changes there. However, I did see the most change in my back, which is interesting because the 2 week shred is so core and ab focused that that's kind of where I was expecting to see results, but I saw the biggest results in my back rolls and how those seemed to decrease a little bit. So that's pretty exciting that I was still able to see some physical changes despite not doing this as hardcore, as all out, or not doing the low impact version. So that was exciting to see. Some non-physical changes I saw would be the actual endurance and amount of reps I was able to do throughout the workout and continuing to do them. So day one, I was struggling to hold a plank for 30 seconds, but by the end, I could hold the plank for 30 seconds, if not longer. And then just my overall amount of reps I was able to do, the endurance that I had, the fact that I didn't need to pause or get those ads in the middle of the video where it'd be like, sweet justice, getting a free break. You know, I didn't rely on those to give myself a break. So that was pretty cool to see myself actually improve and challenge myself in the physicality of the workouts. The last non-physical and probably most important change I saw after this month was my heart rate. So according to Fitbit, I suck. No, according to Fitbit, I am in the poor to fair category of fitness for my age range, which is really rude, but that's just because I have a really bad resting heart rate. It could be for a lot of reasons. I say it's because I have asthma, but really I just have like a really high resting heart rate. It is in the mid 80s. After this month, I've gotten it down to the low 70s, which is the lowest it's ever been for me personally. I am now in the fair category, not the poor to fair, but the fair category of fitness. So I thought that was really cool because that's not something that I have like kept an eye on, but to see that go down gradually, it's like, whoa, like I am making some changes. I am living a more active and fit lifestyle, and my heart is thanking me for it. You're welcome, heart. It's for you. So lastly, would I recommend the Chloe Ting challenge, any of them? She's got a bunch, to you guys. Absolutely. I think these are great to supplement your workouts. I think if you like to take on these challenges, absolutely do it. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of similar videos like this on YouTube of people taking on the challenge, showing their amazing before and afters. You know, I watched a couple before doing this where people are straight up getting six packs. They are losing pounds. They are seeing amazing results, but that's because they do it all in and they do a great job at it. However, if you start to feel that mentality like I did, where if you don't see results, then you start to freak out and think there will be hell to pay, then don't do it. I would not recommend it. But that's gonna be it for me for this video. Again, not a traditional Chloe Ting challenge result video, but just kind of wanted to give in my 2 cents and where I see my fitness journey going for the next 6 months. I want to lose these last 15 pounds in a healthy way. I want it to take as long as possible, as long as I'm happy, and doing it in a method that makes sense for me mentally and that I don't spiral into binging on Taco Bell because I don't see results. You know, ja feel? You guys get it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in next video, and that's all. Toodles!
So just to be clear, I'm not having fun, but I want a banging bikini body. So sacrifices are being made.